Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner Studio, and with me today is Dedrick Brooks. Dedrick is the CEO of the Shenandoah Shores Management Group. Well, you have a long name.
Yes, sir. We do say SSMG concierge for short.
Yeah.
That's our doing business as right
Yeah,
there. So
yeah. He has the coolest fleet of vehicles, and they are some sharp-looking vehicles. I tell you, he provides a lot of tours, winery tours, just airport tours, right?
Yes, sir.
All sorts of things.
So wineries, breweries, distilleries, cideries, meaderies. That's too long to say, so we call them libation stations. But we
I knew you'd come up with something.
shorten it down, just make it easy for people. But we also provide airports, weddings, sporting events, concerts, personal driving, anything that gets people from point A to point B, so that they can either enjoy themselves when they're having an adult beverage, or for that convenience factor for them to be able to do things that they want to do.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. You've put your business exactly what it is, getting point A to point B.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're, and it don't matter how you're going to do it, right?
That's it. We'll get you there stylish and in time. So.
Well, he's come up with some real clever, I guess that's a word for it. This is the season. It's pretty, you don't have quite as many trips in the wintertime. But, Lori Oates is doing the light fight, Front Royal, Warren County. That's on right now. Kind of get all signed up on that. But starting the 13th is the light tours. And Dedrick, tell us what you have planned for that.
Yeah, so as you just said, Lori Oakes came up with the light fight. She got some inspiration a couple years ago when she was down in Richmond.
So cool. Yeah.
And it is very cool. So I believe last year they had about 38 businesses and about 38 residential homes and 11 businesses that put up their lights and had a little competition. So I know the trolley offered tickets for the light flight last year to be able to go around and go see the tours, but they only had about 3 days and they sold out in about 48 minutes.
Right.
So me owning the concierge service that I have, and with my fleet of vehicles that I've got, I'm offering tours to take people around so that they can go look at the lights and enjoy themselves without having to worry about driving and doing all that.
Well, and finding them,
Yes, exactly.
You already know where they're at.
Yes, sir.
They go right there. That's cool.
Yes, sir.
That's right. So when does this all start?
So we'll be starting on December the 13th, which will be that Friday. So all these pictures have to be submitted to Lori by the 12th. So the 13th, we'll start the tours. Essentially, the tours will be 90 minutes. We'll go around to the pre-designated route that all the lights are on. And we'll have a couple things for the kids and a couple things for the adults. So for the kids, we've got one of the local bakeries here in town, Down Home Bakery right there on Main Street, that's going to donate Christmas cookies for us.
Okay.
And then we'll also have hot cocoa. And then we'll also have some things for the kids, so some letters to Santa. So if they've been naughty and nice, or if they've been good, they can put their letters to Santa.
And you make sure they get delivered.
Absolutely.
That's part of your concierge service,
that is part of my concierge service. So me and Santa Claus, we have a pretty good relationship.
You guys are tight.
Yes, sir. He's partnered with this program you may have heard of before called Toys for Tots. It's been around for a while. Me being a retired Marine, I wanted to give back as well. So essentially what I'll have is a Toys for Tot box, and if anybody that purchases a ticket, they bring a toy, an unwrapped toy, then they'll be able to get $5 off their ticket for any ticket that they buy.
All right.
So they'll have Toys for Tots. They can bring their toy. They can get their cookies and hot cocoa.
I can't go wrong with that.
And then we offer a couple different time slots. So I know some people can't get off that early. So 5:30 will be the first slot, from 5:30 to 7 p.m. And then again from 7:30 to 9 p.m. So that'll be for the kids, for the families, for the kids. And if you've got any of those big kids that like to go out there and go look at the lights, sometimes riding around and go and look at the lights as an adult, we'll have that from 9:30 to 11 p.m. To where we'll have, some hot cocoa, but some extra added things for the hot cocoa for the adults.
Yeah. Enhanced
hot cocoa. Yes, sir. A little few enhancements. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's great. So this all starts on the 13th. How long are you going to run till?
So we'll go from December 13th through January 4th, maybe January 5th. I think that's that Saturday, but we'll go through that first weekend of January. I know the competition will announce the winners on the 1st. So essentially,
on the 1st.
Yes, sir. So what I want to do as well is I want to do some kind of raffle to where if you buy a ticket or if you share the post on Facebook, then you get a ticket to go into the raffle to be able to get half of off a wine tour in the spring.
There you go.
So got a couple things.
All right. So do you have a cost on all this, or is it kind of open?
Yes, sir. So adults will be $30 per person, and then like I said, if you bring that toy, you get $5 off. $25 for the kids, and then again $5 off if you bring that toy. Again, that philanthropic feel that you're going to get as far as donating that toy to the less fortunate, so you'll have that as well. And then basically you'll be able to enjoy yourself and ride around, look at the lights instead of having to drive and stop and look at the lights and sit down, child, and all that good stuff like that.
And you'll even stop and let them take pictures.
I sure will. We'll stop, take pictures, and then also they get to see the lights so that they can judge to who's the best competition. So
That's right. Because we do have fan what do you call that?
Fan favorite,
right?
favorite, best business,
that's
best
right.
house.
So you'll be able to do your voting as well. That's kind of
Absolutely.
cool.
Yes,
That's
sir.
kind of cool.
Yes, sir.
That's a great service. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Now you're not taking them on your bus. You're taking them in one of your private cars.
So
right?
we'll have 3 different vehicles in 3 different time slots. So we'll
Okay.
have the Mercedes Sprinter van that holds 11 passengers.
Right.
We'll have the Cadillac Escalade that holds 6 passengers, and we'll have the Chevy Traverse that holds 5 passengers.
Okay.
So essentially, you can go to the website, you can go to the events page, and you can pick what time slot that you want to go on, and how many people as far as adults and kids.
Sure.
And then there's a coupon code, so make sure you put the coupon code if you're going to bring your toy
Right.
to get that $5 off.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. Well, sounds like you're entrepreneuring right away, like always.
I'm definitely trying to get out there and show the Christmas spirit and show people that
Yeah.
we're here. Just letting people know that we have a plethora of different services that we
Sure.
can offer for
Sure.
you. Just want to say that this is also good for church groups. So if
Right.
you got your youth groups out there that want to go out and take their kids out, any sports youth groups or anything like that. And then also, basically any kind of corporate outing that you want to do, just take your crew out for about 90 minutes, go look at some lights and everything like that. Because, we're always big kids at heart sometimes.
It costs you a lot more than you think driving around. Plus, you don't know where it is. I mean, you got to follow its map, and you're trying to find your GPS. Yeah, that's great.
Yes, sir.
But it's great. It'd be great if every street. I know when we lived in Tucson years ago, there was one development, Winter Haven, and almost every house. You always had a free Scrooge's, But I would say 99% of the property, they had to close the streets and only let the buses through. And it was crazy. But people love looking at lights.
Yes, they do.
They just
Yes, they
love
do.
looking at lights.
Yes,
And
they
it is kind of part of the season, isn't it?
It's part of the season. It's
That's
part of the
great.
season. Just basically just being out and enjoy the festivities. And we've had a pretty hard year, so we want to make sure that we finish off the year right
be
with some
great.
festivities and some joy.
Yeah. Getting ready for the Christmas parade, by the way, is coming up in the first part of December. All right, so we're going to put all the links in the story where you can get hold of Dedrick and his group and check it out. I think it'd be a great evening out.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks again for coming.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.